The skin is the largest organ of our body. The average person's skin covers over 2 square meters, and it accounts for over 15% of your body weight. The average adult has approximately 21 square feet of skin, which weighs 9 pounds and contains about 11 miles of blood vessels. The average person has about 300 million skin cells. A single square inch of your skin has about 19 million cells and up to 300 sweat glands. And your skin is thickest on your feet and thinnest on your eyelids. And the skin renews itself every 28 days, constantly shedding dead cells, about 30,000 to 40,000 cells every minute, and that's nearly 9 pounds per year. Some sources estimate that more than half of the dust in your home is actually dead skin, and dead skin comprises about 1 billion tons of dust in the Earth's atmosphere. Your skin is home to more than 1,000 species of bacteria. Severely damaged skin may try to heal itself by forming scar tissue, which is different from normal skin tissue because it lacks hair and sweat glands. Skin forms additional thickness and toughness like a callus if exposed to repeated friction or pressure. And some of the nerves in your skin are connected to muscles instead of the brain, sending signals through the spinal cord to react more quickly to heat, pain, and other sensations. Your skin has at least 5 different types of receptors that respond to pain and touch. And changes in your skin can sometimes signal changes in your overall health. And skin acts as a waterproof, guarding the body against extreme temperatures, damaging sunlight, and harmful chemicals. It also exudes antibacterial substances that prevent infection and manufactures vitamin D for converting calcium into healthy bones. Skin is also a huge sensor packed with nerves and keeping the brain in touch with the outside world. At the same time, skin allows us free movement, proving itself an amazing, versatile organ. The epidermis is bonded to the deeper skin layers below, known as the dermis, which gives the organ its strength and elasticity thanks to fibers of collagen and elastin. And blood vessels here help regulate body temperature by increasing blood flow to the skin to allow heat to escape, or by restricting the flow when it's cold. A network of nerve fibers and receptors pick up the feelings such as touch, temperature, and pain, relaying them to the brain. Deep breathing helps the skin's complexion by decreasing bumps, blemishes, and redness. The oxygen provided by deep breathing helps the metabolism and cell restoration. The more a person oxygenizes their skin, the better chance they have of obtaining healthy, youthful skin. And new evidence talks about breathing exercises that help to improve gut health and skin health. And breathing exercises can help you achieve a glowing complexion when practiced daily and correctly. To maximize results, it's recommended that they're paired with yoga poses and meditation. And apart from a number of health benefits, these practices are also one of the keys to everlasting youth and beauty. Now, many yogis hold the opinion that pranayama or breathing exercises, headstand, and fish pose are primarily best for glowing the skin. A daily regimen of breathing and these exercises work on the principle of Valsava, and some yoga poses can provide more efficient results than others. Let's get it. So the exercise starts with getting up here, staying balanced, using your core, your breath, your concentration. Finding your gaze point, your drishti. Practicing pranayama or breathwork is the practice of controlling your breath, which has been used by yogis for centuries to train their mind, solve various problems, and reach various states of consciousness. Breathwork is beneficial for the respiratory system and removes most energy blocks. In this episode of the Breathing Podcast, we've got so many breathing techniques for you. Some how to release internal pressure, reoxygenate, reinvigorate, balance your pH levels, connect your hemispheres of the brain. Man, there's so many, I can't even list them all here right now. For you at home, stick around, get ready to do some breath work. Additionally, it purifies the blood and makes the circulation more efficient, which benefits the skin. Now, it doesn't take much to upset our skin. Internal inflammation can prompt rosacea, gout, and flushed skin. When paired with dehydration, skin becomes flaky and ages prematurely. Exercise. When exercising or engaging in any activity that makes you sweat, you need to drink extra water to compensate for the fluid loss. Drink 12 ounces of water 2 hours before a workout, and another 12 ounces 30 minutes before you begin. While you're exercising, you should drink 4 to 8 ounces every 15 minutes. You should also consume an additional 12 ounces within 30 minutes of the end of your workout. During intense exercise involving significant sweating, you need a sports drink or some sort of electrolyte, coconut water, rather than just plain water to replace the sodium loss in sweat. It's well known that emotional stress can trigger acne and eczema, and our bodies are made up of complex, linked pathways. And just as the mind and gut are connected, the mind and skin also share that deep link. So, it makes sense to step back and take a holistic approach when it comes to our skin's health. Our breath is a powerful and underutilized tool when it comes to changing our physical, emotional, and mental state. Building an oscillatory circuit with your brain, proper breathing can help promote calmness, detoxify the body, stimulate the lymphatic system, balance pH levels, reduce acidosis, alter mood, attitude, and much more. Deep breathing flushes the excess carbon dioxide from our body and replaces it with a rich supply of cell-energizing oxygen. This improves circulation, invigorates the cells, and minimizes the impact of stress on the skin. In comparison, taking short and shallow breaths will only starve the body of this vital nutrient. This sudden halt of oxygen sets our body's internal alarm system off by unleashing a flood of unwanted cortisol through the body. In breathing, it's often overlooked as a pathway to looking good and feeling better. Even small doses of intentional breathing, closing the right, exhaling through the left, can brighten our whole internal self. Inhaling left, conscious, controlled breathing or intentional breathing can brighten our whole being, our complexion included. By practicing good breathing habits regularly, we can manage stress better and reap the beauty benefits as well. Closing the left, exhaling through the right. And breathing exercises can help balance pH levels and reduce inflammation in the body, as well as provide a platform for cellular repair. Additionally, breathing exercises can help release stress and anxiety that causes much harm to our body and escalates the aging process. That's helping to ground them. It's also making sure they don't overbreathe. There's a lot of benefits to it, and it's also helping them create a rhythm. When you exhale, you relax the ribs. So when you're throwing a strike or you're trying to be loose, exhaling, prolonging the duration of the exhale. So an inhale, a pause, an exhale, and the biggest beauty thief of all is the stress of our minds as we endure day in and day out. A classic sign of this stress response is rapid or fast breathing. That's why the opposite, deep, slow breathing, is such an effective way to calm yourself down, as it can help you halt a stress reaction or at least control it. Additionally, it shifts the body's balance of carbon dioxide to oxygen in favor of energizing oxygen. Yeah, man. This is helping to balance the body's pH levels, as carbon dioxide as a waste product, whereas your cells and systems need a constant supply of fresh oxygen in order to stay alive and work efficiently. And oxygen is the most vital nutrient of our body, and we could survive for weeks without food and water for days, but oxygen, only a few minutes. And the integrity of the brain, nerves, glands, and internal organs depend on the oxygen, and any shortage in supply will have a profound effect on the entire body, inside and out. And oxygenation equals tissue revival. Oxygenation has to do with breathing and blood flow. In regards to skin, oxygen is essential to the health and maintenance of the cells. Young skin gets plenty of oxygen from the environment because it still works efficiently enough to process what's being offered. With age, skin loses the ability to retain and utilize oxygen for normal metabolic processes, and repair and regeneration of collagen and elastin tissues that provide the skin structural integrity are two of these. Stress causes your body to distribute nutrients inefficiently because skin, even on good days, is the last part of the body to get fed. When you're stressed, it's essentially starved. Benefits of oxygenation are tissue revival, increased energy, uplifted emotions, mental clarity, increased concentration, headache relief, detoxification, and many anti-aging benefits. And breathing can help balance pH levels of the blood. Deep breathing exercises help to balance the pH levels of the blood, or the amount of oxygen, CO2, and acidosis in your blood. And that acidosis shows up as inflammation in the body, as conditions like gout reveal and affect the body. Stomach issues like heartburn and skin eruptions like acne and other blemishes happen. Symptoms of acidosis include headaches, sleepiness, confusion, loss of consciousness, coma, seizures, weakness, diarrhea, shortness of breath, letting go of carbon dioxide, and increasing the rate of oxygenation can allow the pH levels to balance intuitively. This means deeper, fuller inhales and longer, prolonged exhales while we breathe. Yogis follow this. The lifespan of a yogi is not measured in the number of days, but in the number of breaths. They believe that the less times you breathe per minute, the longer you live. And the lymphatic system gets a serious boost from deep breathing. Lymph is a clear fluid filled with immune cells that move around the body in a series of vessels. It delivers nutrients and collects cellular waste while helping to destroy pathogens, including those that can downgrade your skin health. The deeper you breathe, the more you can achieve this effect. While the heart is the pump for the vascular system, the lymphatic system has no built-in pump, so it relies on your breathing and the physical movement to get around. And it's been well known that breathing exercises can help your body stimulate and regulate the amount of lymphatic fluid in your body. Deep breathing exercises can cause the lymph to gush through the lymph vessels, dilate them, and increase overall flow. And connected to breathing is the olfactory or limbic system. When you smell something, the aroma compound stimulates cells in the olfactory membrane, which sends signals through the olfactory bulb, which is part of the limbic system of the brain. This limbic system processes emotion, and hippocampus is responsible for associated learning. Through conditioned responses, your brain learns to associate smells with feelings. Aromatic substances can be very good at bringing back different memories. And the skin responds to sound and essential oils. Chanting mantras directly into specific areas of a client's body can allow the vibrational frequency of each bija mantra to release emotional blocks and restore the correct spin of DNA on a cellular level. Adding essential oils can enhance this process by increasing the frequency of the cells and removing emotional and physical toxins from the receptor sites of the cells. Smelling essential oils also directly affect the limbic system of the inner brain and activate the pineal and pituitary glands, allowing the soul, spirit, and body to align. Essential oils can be applied topically to the skin. Our skin is somewhat permeable. The active chemicals and essential oils are absorbed just like the ingredients in common pharmaceuticals, such as hormone replacement therapy cream and nicotine patches. Different factors can affect the absorption of essential oils through the skin. If you massage the area first, it will increase circulation to that area, thereby causing an increase in absorption of essential oils. Touch prior to application can also increase circulation and thus enhance absorption.